Welcome back to the cost calculator. Now I will show you, once you're logged in, you will come to the dashboard. In this left pane, you will see the recent projects that I've created. And on the right pane, you see a quick calculation for a single process step. Now let's create a new project. To create a new project, we have to go to All Projects. And using the plus sign, we can add a new project. Here we can name the project, so I will call it Test 2. You can add a description if you like. Okay, and now we move on to the characteristics. So these are the characteristics you can see here on the side, and the calculation is based on the net flow or the gross flow. And this just considers, within the case of the net flow, the water losses, or in the case of the gross flow, the losses are not considered. In essence, the values for flows that we provide are the resulting flows after the final treatment step. For most of the projects where specific production or distribution flow is known, the net flow is the best option. The gross flow is useful when only the incoming flow of raw water is known. For example, when the extraction volume of raw water is bound by legislation and permits. Thereafter, we need to determine the amount of water, so this is cube of water per hour, and the design production flow here. This is the flow per day, including the daily peak factor, which is here. And now we can fill in the characteristics. We can choose for a net flow, a design flow rate production of 1,500, and a design flow distribution of 3,000. In essence, the relation between the production and distribution flow incorporates the hourly peak factor, and in our case, we will obtain an hourly peak factor of 2. This will affect, amongst other things, the size of the treated water reservoirs and emergency power units. So we also have a day peak factor here of 1.5, and as you can see here, you can toggle between the values. We will leave it at 1.5. And that's it. Save your project. And here you can see Test 2 is my project. And if you want to, you can also edit it afterwards, so that's not a problem. So on this page on the right pane here, we can see a summary of what we've just inputted into the cost calculator. So here you can see our design flow rate, the design flow distribution, the day peak factor, the country, and here the calculation of what we've just inputted with an average annual flow of 1,000.